YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be filming my everyday makeup routine. I honestly don't wear a lot of makeup. I do obviously if I want to like take nice pictures or when I'm fake tan like I am right now, as you can tell. My hands are very orange. I'm sorry that Charlie likes to talk a lot. Alright, so the first thing I do when I apply my makeup is apply primer. I usually always apply primer to my face, especially a hydrating primer. I have very dry skin, which can get very annoying, especially now that it's starting to get colder. So I already moisturized my face, which I usually do when I wake up in the morning because like I said, my face gets very dry, especially my nose. But what I'm going to do first is apply the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. It is very hydrating. I don't know if this is going to focus. You should always wet your beauty blender, if you use one of course. I know a lot of people don't, they like using brushes for their foundation, but I always use a beauty blender when I'm applying my foundation and my concealer. And when I'm baking my face too, which we'll get into if you don't know what that means, which I'm sure you probably know what that means. Alright, so I just take a few pumps onto my finger. Sorry, I'm using a mirror that's like looking down, so I actually might be able to do this in the viewfinder. Probably not. So yeah, as you can tell, my face is a lot lighter than my neck and my hands and my arms. I did fake tan. I use Loving Tan. It's actually like a mousse I get from Australia. I love it. It is the best thing that's ever been created in the entire world. Literally amazing. I'm just gonna apply a bit more because my face is very dry today. So because my skin on my face is a lot more white than my body, I'm going to be using my tan foundation to match my body because you always want to match your body. Just a disclaimer, I am not a makeup professional. This is just my everyday routine from my perspective. Nothing I do here is how you're supposed to do it. I just kind of do whatever I like. Everyone should just apply their makeup the way they want to apply it. Like I said, I'm not a professional, but these are the things that I use and the ways that I feel good putting makeup on my face. So the next step is applying foundation. I know a lot of people like doing brows before they do their foundation and whatnot. I don't personally, and I also don't apply concealer before foundation. That's just what I do. So usually depending on how dark my tan is, which is just pretty dark, I might, well, my wrists. I always, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say always so much in this video, but I love Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Is it gonna focus? Yeah, it's focused. I love this foundation so much. It's so creamy and silky, and I love it. So usually if this foundation isn't dark enough, they actually ran out of my natural beige color, and I'm using light beige here. I'm sorry, I cannot speak today. I am going to apply a few drops of my Cover FX custom cover drops, which I know some people do use as just foundation, but I like adding this into my foundation if my foundation isn't dark enough. So usually I'll just put it in the back of my hand and I'll dab my beauty blender into foundation. So usually I just take like 2 squirts and I just shake this. When I bought this Cover FX drops, like the dropper really wasn't working, and it still kind of isn't. Like I said, and I haven't used a lot of this. Alright, so it's on the back of my hand, as you can tell. Take my beauty blender. Sorry, it looks a little dirty. I love this thing, and I just dab, mix it around, and then I dab it on my face. I actually might have to use my mirror for this because I can't really see on my viewfinder. I actually got into fake tanning when I was, 17. I've never been to a tanning salon just because I'm very pale, very white. And the sun, obviously, as most of you know, is dangerous, and so are UV rays. So I try to stay out of the sun as much as possible because I don't even tan either. I just burn and then I go back to being very, very white. So what I like to do is fake tan, and it's really, really simple. I actually started it after watching Lauren Curtis. Most of you beauty gurus probably know who she is, I hope. If you don't, please look her up. She is an amazing, amazing YouTuber. She lives in Australia. She's so pretty. Her dog is so cute. But yeah, actually, I started watching her when I was like 16, and that's when I really got into makeup. Honestly, never really was like into makeup. I would just wear like mascara or whatever, and then I started watching her and I was like, wow, like this is so fun. And I saw her use fake tanners and I was like, wow, like self tanners, and I was like, I really want to try this. So I originally started with the Saint Tropez self tanner. I really did like it. The undertone was very, very olive, which is good because then you're found like your fake tan is an orange, which nobody wants to be orange. And then she started raving about this new product called Loving Tan, and I was like, I need to try this. And Loving Tan is way cheaper than Saint Tropez. Saint Tropez was like, it was like $80 or something Canadian. Loving Tan's only like 50 or something, which I love. So I ended up buying it, shipping it from Australia. It didn't take long either, and I was like, wow, like I love this stuff. I get the ultra dark kind because, like I said, I'm very, very white. Alright, my camera does this filter thing where it makes my skin look very soft. I don't do that. It's my camera doing that. I don't know how to shut it off. Maybe I'll figure it out eventually, but in this video, my skin is just gonna look like it's radiating. Okay, so make sure you always go down your neck too. I feel like a lot of people forget that. Next, I'm going to be applying concealer. My favorite concealer that I always go back to is the NARS concealer. NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This one is in the shade Medium 1 Custard. I am obsessed. So amazing. It's literally amazing. I'm kind of running out of this one actually. So what I like to do is apply it in like a V shape. I used to never use concealer, and then I started and I was like, wow. Like it really brightens up your under eye. Especially those who are prone to dark circles and redness and all that fun stuff. I like to put some down my nose. My nose gets very, very red too, so I always want to conceal that. So my forehead, on my chin, under my eyes again. And then I like to take my beauty blender and just blend it in, the same one that I use for my foundation. I've been meaning to make a makeup video, my routine, for a very, very long time. I just never got around to doing it. And now I finally am. It's weird, I always feel so motivated to make YouTube videos around fall, like around autumn. Like actually though, like I'm always down to make YouTube videos around this time. I just get so many ideas. Next, I'm gonna be baking. I don't know how other YouTubers do it. I just kind of stick it in here like a lot, and then I just kind of dab. This is the Laura Mercier, I think it's pronounced, translucent loose setting powder. Wow, I'm getting it all over my pants. YOLO. I know a lot of people don't like this for setting under their eyes, because it does sometimes, even I can tell sometimes, it kind of makes it look like creases, but I don't use this when I'm pale because I can tell that it definitely actually creases under my eyes, but when I'm fake tan, I use it. I'm also baking right here because when I contour, it'll just look a lot sharper. I really should get another beauty blender for my foundation and powder because it's always a mess. Ooh, too much. Too much. And then I like to just put some on the tip of my nose. Like that. I have powder all over me. Okay, so now that baking's done, so with baking, I think I put more on one side, whatever. You leave it on for however long you want to. I usually leave mine on until I'm kind of done like most other things on my face, which depends what I'm doing. Today, like I said, I'm only doing my everyday makeup routine. I don't really wear makeup every day, but it's more like my everyday tan makeup routine, because when I'm pale, I never really wear makeup. So next, I am going to find my eyebrow pencil. Oh, wow, I found it. That just took me like 10 minutes, and it was just sitting next to me. Anyways, I like to use Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color Taupe. Like I said, I'm gonna have to move this a little bit. I usually brush through my eyebrows first, and then I apply the color side. What I like to do, I really don't touch the front very much. Honestly, I never do, but my eyebrows have like a weird shape because I haven't gotten them threaded in a while. So I'm just gonna do the front and just make strokes. The whole point of brow is to appear like real hair. So, and then here I just get kind of messy because it's very light. So I'll just color in way more on this side. Like so. Do they look okay? They look great. Okay, next, after I'm done my eyebrows, whew, I am going to take my Tartelette in Bloom palette. This palette is, sorry about the ring light, beautiful. Usually I don't wear eyeshadow in my everyday routine, but you know, spunking up the video. This smells so good. If I could recommend any palette that smells amazing, yes, I know the Too Faced bronzer, the chocolate one. This smells good too. It smells like chocolate, I know. But this just smells beautiful. Like it just smells like better chocolate. Like, you know, like chocolate you get from the dollar store, like that's Too Faced. And then like this is like the high-end like chocolate. I'm just kidding. But no, really. Okay, so I'll be taking Flower Child. So that one right there. I don't know if this is focusing. So I'm gonna take this brush, dip it in Flower Child, hit it, get all the extra off. And then I'm just going, I didn't prime my eyes. I do have the Urban Decay primer potion, but I forgot. So whatever. Does anyone ever like forget to prime their eyes, or they start putting setting powder on before they even put concealer on? Oh, it's so annoying. So yeah, I'm just gonna put that all over my eyelid. I don't know why that song is stuck in my head. Usually I'll put a darker shade in my crease to kind of make my eyes stand out a bit more, make them appear larger. Today we're not going to do that. Alright, so next I'm finally going to brush off my beautiful baking on my face. So we're just gonna, I usually actually never leave it on that long. Yeah, wow. The creases are real today. I'm kind of tired. I didn't sleep well at all last night. I woke up so much. I don't know why. It's weird because if I go to bed late, I never wake up at all in the middle of the night. But if I go to bed early, I wake up all the time. Does that ever happen to you guys? I don't understand why. It really triggers me. And usually I'll just take like the brush and put it on my forehead and my smile lines. It always sets my smile lines, it's so annoying. Alright, now that we baked, we're now going to take, usually I would use the Hourglass, what is this called? The Vanish Warm Beige to contour. It's a lot darker. But today I'm going to be more kind of simple. I only use that, like I said, if it's kind of going out and I kind of want that dark contour. I'm going to be taking the Cheek Parade Benefit Beauty and the Beat Blush Kit. So it has all of these beautiful powders. I don't know what else to call them. So this is what it consists of. The little brush fits in here, but I don't really use it. So it comes with Hoola Light, as most people know what Hoola is. Very, very, very popular Benefit contour bronzer, or any type of, it doesn't have to be a contour, really, just bronzer. The Dandelion and California are blushes. The California one has a lot of sparkle, which I tend to stay away from. And then the Rockateur, it's kind of a highlight, but most of the time, like, I really don't use it. So I am going to be taking my, I've been using this brush forever. I also got it from Ipsy. It's Luxie, if I'm pronouncing that right, 504 large angled brush. Love this brush. So I'll usually take, depending if I'm fake tan or not, I'll take the dark Hoola, tap some of the excess off, and then I'll kind of do this. Remember, less is always more. Charlie. It's always nice to apply a little bit and then build up, because then it's a lot easier to build up than to take away, especially makeup. So now I'm just kind of bronzing around my face. So my forehead appears smaller and all that fun stuff. Next I'm going to be using the NARS Orgasm blush. What a name. It looks like this. Very pretty. I'm going to be using the MAC 160 brush. Looks like this. I've been using this brush since I was 16. This brush has gotten me through a lot of blush. I've only ever used it for blush. I do not purchase from MAC. This is the only thing I ever did purchase from MAC, since I learned that they do test on animals, which I'm very, very, very against. But I'm not going to just throw it out because I'm going to use it. I don't want to like make it go to waste, so I just use it. But I don't recommend shopping from places that test on animals. I know maybe some of the products I've probably already used in this video have tested on animals that I'm not aware of. If you guys are aware of some of the products that I use in this video, please let me know in the comments below that they do or do not test on animals. I'm really against that. But yeah, so with blush, I'll just take a little smile so where my cheekbones are. I like applying a good amount of blush. I feel like it makes your skin look healthy. This is a mascara I use. It's called the Roller Lash by Benefit. I have tried many, many, many mascaras. One of my other favorites was the Tarte Lights Camera Action, I think that's what it's called, or Lights Camera Lashes, I think. I really did like that one, but I hated the casing of the mascara. I felt like it was very, very chunky and large, and it was just very hard to apply my mascara. So I've been using this. It's probably the fourth one I've ever bought, which is a lot. So what I like to do when I apply my mascara is take a mirror like this and look down. I learned that on YouTube and I love it. And I just kind of roll up. And I always apply my mascara towards my nose. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but that's what I do. And then near the end of my eye, I'll apply it more towards my ear. And last but not least, for highlight, I use the Dior, if you can see. I use the Dior Nude Air Luminizer. Sorry, my package is like really dirty. But that is what it looks like. Beautiful, beautiful highlight. Then I will take my Luxie 522 tapered highlighter brush, and I'll just get some on my brush and apply it to the tops of my cheekbone, like so. And then I'll apply it on my nose, Cupid's bow, and a little bit on my forehead. Actually, last but not least, I always use this, the Clinique Chubby Stick Moisturizing Lip Color Balm in Curvy Candy. And I've had this for a very long time. I'm not a huge lipstick wearer, so I just kind of put colored lip balm on. Why did I just say it like that? Lip balm on, lip balm on, lip balm on. Lip balm. And then I'll go over and like put some more Mickey Boots on Cupid's bow. And I have two setting sprays. I have the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, and I just actually recently purchased the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Boosting Mist, which apparently does the same thing, but I do like the Urban Decay one better. So after I'm done my makeup, I will spray my face. And there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed my everyday makeup routine. If you guys like this video, please let me know and I will make some more. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!